Alright, hey. It's been like years and years and years since anybody has been in the doll room, aka, um, where I sleep. So I decided to show you. Yes, it's true. When you live in a for real professional dollhouse and don't have any children, how the dolls, and you like all sorts of dolls, how the dolls and books just stack up. So these Sandra Vore pink elephants book, they're leather and full of like metal pellets, beans. They're made in America, and when I was at J.P. Morgan's art museum in Connecticut, where the ancient burial ground is, Hartford, in the gift shop, I got this little owl one, and he is like he'll hold your book open for you. He's little, and I just used him so much and loved him so much that I ended up getting those on eBay. I just love them. They're adorable. Sandra Vore's, I think they're called Leather Zoo. So they're made in America. Somehow Sun Kachina and the little nightingale have become very good friends. I don't even know how that happened exactly. My mermaid lamp from New Orleans, Mommy got me. I've had this typewriter since high school. I got it at the Woodland Flea Market. Oh, there's Mrs. Bunny. Mrs. Bunny is like my favorite thing. I've had her since I was 3. So she's about, well, she was 50 when I was 3. So Mrs. Bunny is well over 100 years old. She's like 103. Aura. I collect gypsies. I love gypsies. There's Kira and Fizz Gig. I did sell Jen and another one of my Fizz Gigs because I have a Fizz Gig puppet. But here's most of my woodens are in here, my wooden collection. Shout out, this is to my good friend Carrie that trades with me in Liverpool, which I haven't forgot about the frozen Charlottes I have to do for you. I just haven't gotten around to it soon. I have these twins frozen Charlottes that I want to do, sort of like the Grady twins for her. But Josie is a childhood doll of mine. Ron got me this little potbelly stove one Christmas from this little store I love. It has all this little junk in it. Little brother jacking off, shout out, he was talking about it being junky and not going in there, but I like it. It's a cute little potbelly stove too. It's metal. This is Cernenos. He's from the Ukraine. That guy's probably dead. That made those, poor guy. This little Polish lady, I got her at the Harrisburg Dollhouse Museum. She was like $4 or $2, and I just redressed her as a princess in like silk velvets and all my best scraps. So she's really cute now. This little bird is a $2 handmade puppet, finger puppet, like I like sending around and stuff like that. I get those at Joanna's Furnace at Christmas. Oh, look at this little Pekingese, little wooden. Isn't she adorable? I got her on Ruby Lane, actually. All handmade, vintage, Lestat. I did have him for sale for a while, but he's not for sale at the moment. He's my only Crescent Co., so I don't know. Pied Piper, I have a thing for those. Peg Eaton Isbets. I've got some really nice of those. This one is Little Jack Horner. He's made from local. He's made in England from elm, English elm. Look at this little guy. Isn't he precious? Little wooden Airedale, once again, handmade. There's a little frog pixie back there I've had forever. Here's a big Fred cutout. Fred's my favorite. I told Ron on Valentine's Day I wouldn't trade. We were at the Ugly Oyster, and I said I wouldn't trade him for any kind of other Valentine. I said not even George Harrison, and then I thought of Fred, and I said, well, except for Fred. I mean, Fred Astaire is the ultimate Valentine. So sorry. Kachina Star. Look at this little Kachina, all beaded, handmade. He's still made out of cottonwood, though. Kachina Owl brings wisdom. So most of my Kachinas are Zuni. Owl is Zuni. Star is actually Navajo. It's funny because, like, I had wanted a Kachina doll my whole life, and then I got him. He's dollhouse size. And then the other one sort of came to me, like Sun. So, Sun brings long life and health. He's really beautiful. He's got coyote fur. He's here right now because Frankie was messing with him, so Frankie's actually not allowed in here. You'll see why soon, but I saw that Michael was just doing these Munich dolls, but Hester is one of my favorite dolls. She's from Zurich, actually. She still has her original price tag on her. She was like $30 in the 30s. It's right here, actually. And I just love her so much. She's so petulant. I had 2 others because she cost more than I wanted to spend on her. Seriously, she was expensive. And I bought 2 others that weren't as expensive. Don't do that. Just get what you want. Because I ended up buying her anyways and selling the others. So, well, I talk about here's some Treen. I was just talking about that too. There's some Treen that's very cool. But I was talking about Queen Anne, my prize winner. I've got 3 prize winners though. This one, second place, was this ancient little Pumpkinhead doll, which she still has her original. I made her a mob cap, and she still has her original clothes on, this very simple dress underneath. But to protect it, I made her this little outfit because it's cute. I like it. And so let's put her back here. This one of my dollhouse size House of Seven Gables dolls. This is Phoebe, named after one of the characters in House of Seven Gables. And she was naked since the 60s. This guy in the House of Seven Gables, from the 40s through the 60s, he made these little replica wooden dolls. They're adorable. And I was lucky enough to score both a little and then a bigger one too. But I made her all these. She was naked forever, and now she's decked out. She looks gorgeous. So I love her in her little chair. So she's part of, you could see her. She's a vampiric witch in Marie Chapiteau. She's actually at the Vampire Council meeting. And this little lamb I made for Mommy for Easter with Ron's mother in ceramics. But Glenn brought him back to me. So this is Iris. She is my last wooden punk fake that I have left that I make out of wooden spoons. And she's for sale on my eBay shop, actually. I sold all the other ones. I have to make some more, but I do like Iris. She's really cute. Morgana's also for sale in my eBay shop. And that's Esmeralda. Her real name's Panchita, but I renamed her Esmeralda. Ron got her for me for my birthday. She's my Hexakin, not for sale. These are my favors that I got at the Letitia Penn Dollhouse Christmas. The beautiful Schoen Hut blocks. They're so cute. They got different things on both sides. We got 2 sets of them because Ron got them too. And this is my letter box. For my letter book and cards and stuff. That's FizzGig there. Was full. So now this is a letter box. The Purple Witch had sent me a pair of pants in. And now it's filling up too. It's got the last couple years. Like everybody says, I'm the last pen pal because I do write letters and cards and all that. I do. I like, you know, I'm just a writer is what it is. So that's kind of how I communicate. So let's see, try to keep this clean. This is my bag for Patty at the Farnsworth house, full of mini ball and tarot cards and all of that. Fairy Kissed by Pixies. This, when I had this print in Oakland upstairs, it used to always fall off the wall. The ghost there hated it. So, some more woodens. This little one from Mount Shasta. These, I have a blue bunny too, but this is Maid Marian Hedgehog. I always wanted her, and I got her super cheap. So this is cute, this mud pie and other recipes, cookbook for dolls. Oh, and when I was talking to you about the dreams, another thing is to keep amethyst by your bed. Ron got me this candle holder, and he actually can't have amethyst in the room at all because he has such crazy dreams. But yeah, you want to get real amethysts though. I suggest actually a Brandenburg one from South Africa. I think there's one in here. They're kind of the best because otherwise you might be getting yourself you might be getting just a dyed piece of crystal actually. So there's my Brandenburg and some other really fab pieces I have in here. I think this little dream pearls from Dame Darcy actually. That's my latest Dame Darcy doll. I call her I forget, something silver, Sparkle Silver, I think that's her name. And there's that Chalcedony heart I found when they moved the cairn, which is awesome, but I found that, lucky for that. But there's some channeling crystals. I do sleep with these by my bed, so they might really seriously influence my dreams too. Sparkle Silver. So I did have some dreams about Dame Darcy as soon as I put her here by my bed too. She's back to my coven. I had sent one to Purple Witch, so was Don one. I only had a dozen, so I needed one more. I'm trying to sell Morgana over there because I think 11 Hempsteads is enough. I used to have a coven of those too, but I did sell a couple. Part of my last Gettysburg trip. This little wooden doll is from Russia. She's adorable. I love her. There's a Dream Fairy too, and another. Carol is from Croatia or something like that. This little doll is wooden. I got her when the Indianapolis Doll Museum closed. It was actually a diner, which would have been awesome. So, and I redressed her. I still have her original dress, but. And then Annie Issa made Charlotte Bronte there. She's another fun artist that I trade with. This is my other House of Seven Gables doll that I dressed, the bigger one. Original Italian Pinocchio from Italy. I love Pinocchio. My Chinese Opera Empress doll. She's got Phoenix on her. She's awesome, actually. So, before the commies. Oh, into bed now. Here we go. Here's the count. This is who I sleep with. It's crazy, right? There's my friend Jesus. I got a lot of elephants. That one is from when we went to see the elephants at the Omnimax Theater with my class. There's Diva, my Indian Hempstead. Her real name is Amila. I changed her name to Diva. Had Curly for years. Some rip. My college boyfriend got that for me. And some of you know, Mommy got me this Zodiac throw, probably when I was in grad school. Maybe before that, it's ancient. Here's my books. That Cheshire Cat talks. This Cheshire Cat here is from Russia. That was before Regretzi deleted all the Russian shops. My dream journals. Ron got me that. This is an original. I got some original art in here. I trade a lot with a lot of artists, but I actually bought this one. I have some of her prints too. Sandy Fitzgerald. I like her. Here's original Paulina. This is a collage artist. From one of the Spanish islands, Canary Islands or something. Here's another print I've had forever. I think it's called Twilight. Another Froud. Daddy used to always say that she reminded him of me. But that's a cool one. I've got more portraits of myself than Angelique, actually. But, or Barnabas. Alright, so we're coming over here. This is my cradle. Glenn brought it to me, but my great uncle Ray made it for me. It rocks and everything, and right now it's full of my antiques. Mostly antiques. So there's Antonia. Here is Little Pearl. She's a brown-eyed china. She's very rare. She's covered up here so Frankie can't get her, because she's another prize winner. She won first prize. No, she won second prize. So, but original dress, brown eyes, from a very famous collection, 3 generations of doll collectors. The last one had just gone to the home, and, that is when, they sold them off, so I'm just trying to situate. Look at that Verm. I think the Verm is from Russia too, actually. I have several things. Ron got me the Cupid from Morphe's too. She came from Morphe's as well. This Hobach, Nina. She's got a BB pin on too. I love her anyways. I bought her with some money that Mommy had left me. I got this little pin cushion in my stocking from Ron this year. She's super cute. Maybe I should make those twins like that for Carrie, actually, like little pin cushions. They're really cute. Anyways, Cherry here is really old doll. Once again, a milliner's model. She's all wooden. She probably is from the 1840s as well. She's got really cool feet and shoes. Look at that. How cute. Isn't that precious? Oh, I didn't finish over there with my woodens. The bottom shelf, I didn't get to that over there. I have to show you that, too. Liam missed this. This is Punch. Daddy loved Punch and Judy. And he's actually a puppet. And I made him. He was Daddy's last Christmas present. And then, Jack and Off brought him out to me, too. So, I got him back. Punch. This little Nicole, this Kastner, is a beautiful, darling doll. She's wearing a French Mondia newer outfit from the 90s, but she looks so good in it. I actually have her original white frock, but my jackalopes, this one's from Russia. Gift of Mercury. This Jagger one is, he's from America. This Catherine Howard, I got her for free from Ruby Lane. Ron got her for me in the Pony Express Birkerhead. So I fixed her and got her for free. But she's a Clay and Han, but she's beautiful. She looks like a brew. This is Tilly. Now, my favorite antique store in the world, Worsley's in Gettysburg, is closed. They now sell, like, gourds and stuff. It's like a gift shop. But it's crushing. But she is actually a really early, gorgeous China head. Once again, she has beautiful feet. She's way better than I ever imagined. I'm trying to get to her feet so you can see her feet down here. Look at her feet. Beautiful. And I got this dress for her. It's a little bit big, actually. I sort of fixed it from Doll Crafters. And just, it's a beautiful dress, but I spent as much on the dress as I did for the doll, actually. She was only $100, but she's one of my few Chanas. She and, Little Pearl are the only ones that pretty much aren't for sale. I think the other ones are for sale, most of them. And here's Heidi. She's an auto dressler. Right now I have her dressed in an Amish outfit that I got at Casey Jones, but she has a beautiful blue velvet outfit that she came in. And the lady that wrote the doll price guides gave her to me and was telling me what a great deal we got on her, what a nice doll she was for the price that we got her for at auction. And she does have beautiful eyes. Heidi. Mummies. Dame Darcy. This is an original. It's that artist with the collage artist. And I have a lot of her houses, like the Keats house, the Wordsworth house, Beatrix Potter house, the place where the Brontes would drink. I think it's called the Black Bull Inn. Anyways, this is my only original one of Kathy from Wuthering Heights. And then this one is from a Chilean artist that now lives in England. But it's the Bronte sisters. They're all made out of wood. And it's actually the leaves from the tree. The leaves here are from Haworth, their house where they lived. And there's Anne and Charlotte and Emily. So, and they're called Little People, and I just mounted them with that leaf paper there myself because I just think they're fabulous. I just love them, love them, love them. I got them on Regretzi too, and I really didn't pay that much for them either. I think they were like 60 bucks or something. Anyways, this is Kitty, my newest baby. I got her in January. She's my New Year baby. And she's dressed in Ron's mother's christening hat and jacket. She's wearing my baby clothes. This is Sandy Fitzgerald again, the little crochet cat. That bunny is from New Hope. He's a Dutch bunny. I got him jacking off on the train. My first souvenir from New Hope, because I can't afford anything in New Hope. It's ridiculous. But anyways, I got a purple kitty like this, too, for Purple Witch, because they're so adorable. And Monica Meshling, ragdoll. So, sent one of those to my aunt, too. Here's another Monica Meshling. Teresa. I have Teapot Timmy for sale in my, at eBay shop, too. And this one of Sophie over here. That's another Monica. Anyway, she's a favorite artist of mine. Lucy Gray from the Wordsworth poem. Wendy Lawton. This little Wendy Lawton. That's actually Marcella Wendy Lawton. But my Schoenhut, Franny there, is wearing her dress because she wore it to the Letitia Penn Christmas. I have a lot of Helen Kish dolls, too. This one's Michael Haig. He's one of my favorite artists. And she has a dress on made by him, so... so we're going back over here. There's my Stevie doll. Here's my Fred doll that Carrie told me about. He actually was made in America, too, in the 80s. A world doll. There's his walking stick back there that, Frankie always takes, so, but I love him so much. I made a Fred doll, and then I sold him, and so I got my Fred doll back. Mine had, like, pajamas, and a sailor suit, and then, you know, the top hat and tails and everything. But, yeah, World Doll, they made Ginger, too. He's big, and I got him for, like, 50 bucks on eBay, I think. Anyways, I saw him at the doll show then. But I see a lot of my dolls that I already have at the doll show. Here's Perot, my boudoir doll. I wanted a boudoir my whole life. She's Parisian and gorgeous. I've never seen a nicer boudoir than her. I got her on Ruby Lane. I paid too much for her, too, once again. I paid a lot of money for her, but just got her spring Helen Kish. Got her cheap. Saw her at the Letitia Penn, at the William Penn, and I wanted her. I wanted her since the 90s, and I got her cheap, so she's my biggest Kish. And then here's the King of Swords. He's married to Perot. Ravencroft, Lady Ravencroft, from her Puppet Tarot. I've got the, oh, he's the Knight of Swords, the Prince of Swords. I've also have the Prince of, Wands, Magical Mat. This is Glenn Christian, and, they have antlers and stuff, and, he has, his eyes are, Herkimer diamonds. And Magical Mats are rubies, actually. And Frankie chews on Magical Mats antlers downstairs. Oh, my goodness, Frankie. Anyways, this ragdoll is Waldorf from the Ukraine. I was really glad to have gotten her on Ragazzi because she's adorable. I love her. Mummy's Bride doll with an original dress that I redid. She was a freaking mess. Skinny dip, spray paint. Good stuff. Veronica is the first, oh, she is the first antique that Ron got for me. She's a great big girl in her original dress. She's Simon & Hale big. She's really beautiful. Ron got me this print. It's my Skeleta, my Lenora Lumington I got last year. I really love her. Spider. Isn't that cute? Yeah, I really like her, actually. And I like this Skeleta, so I usually take them out of the box. But, alright, this closet, that's from New Orleans when I was in my early 20s. But this closet is supposed to be, it started off just as a book nook, just for magical books and doll books. And then I got some, I was supposed to read in there, right? And then I started putting dolls in there, so I'll show you. It's completely overloaded now. Monster High. Ifwani made her for me when I was little. I also have Raggedy Ann and Andy from her that Glenn brought me. Alright, it does have a little bit of clothes in there. Annie Issa's Brontes. Some of these are for sale too. My Fiery from Labyrinth. My Rapunzel. Some of my Japanese dolls and Strawberry Shortcakes. That walrus is actually from the Hallmark shop in Slippery Rock. Ophelia Bunny back here was traded to me by Renee. She's all handmade. Mommy loved her. She's all handmade. These come out like, they come out seasonally, mostly. But, so these are mostly magic books and stuff like that up there, but there's a lot. There's my art collection there. I mean, not my art, but just comic books and stuff that I've collected over the years. Glenn got me that fairy print. My goodness. I was in my early, I've had that a long time. So, my friend Carrie did that. I have the original downstairs behind my fish tank, which they love. There's my Christopher Lee, my Castlevania, these ones, Skulltimate, Roller Maze, Golia, and Abby. So, Shakespeare's for sale. Piles and piles and piles of books. Originals. So, yeah. Childhood dolls, my Cabbage Patch Kids. So, stuff like that is in there. All kinds of dolls. I have all of these Del Toro dolls. I've got the Pinocchio ones. I've got the Shape of Water ones. Who else? I think there's another one too, right? I don't know. I have the Dracula ones too. It's Bela Lugosi. They're really awesome. So I couldn't resist them, really, to tell you the truth. So really awesome. So a couple of my favorite Hempsteads. They're redressed, in antique clothes. So Manaloa is the Hawaiian girl. And I call this one Gypsy. She's a Shinty Gypsy from the Ukraine, I think. But I can't. Munira is her real name, but I don't like Manaloa or Munira. But so I call them Ginger and Gypsy. Instead of M&M, they're Gigi. And Teresa gave me those little socks. And that is the christening dress that goes with Kitty's coat over there. That bunny I got in Canada, he's handmade too. He's crocheted. He's so awesome. I mean, he looks like a real bunny. My goal. Mrs. Bunny, her husband over here, Mr. Bon Bon, that's Mrs. Bunny's husband. He's awesome too. But Hambo back there, I won him at the fair. And, oh, the bottom shelf I wanted to show you here that we missed. So I think there's my Miss Hickory, but I think this is a super early, this clown, he's actually wooden, but his, head, I think he's a super early Kestner, actually. He's like a party favor from forever ago. You know, he's awesome. And this little Heidi Lot, I actually got her from Mr. Glass at Joanna's Furnace this year for $5, and she's gorgeous. I love her. There's a Dinda, the little Dutch doll. I got her for nothing, too, on Regretzi from a doll shop that I just opened up. And Danu is another Ukrainian little statue carved over there. And here's Salem sleeping in the bed. I did sell Old Peg, the one that I redid to look like the Dark Shadows doll, after I got Salem, because Salem was just too good to be true. I got Salem on Ruby Lane, actually. I love her. And then this is Rhiannon, and she is from that Ukrainian artist that did Cernennos as well. So, yes. So that is my doll room and most of my woodens and all of that. See, there's some little crystals and stuff like that. Like my desk is, you know what I can't find right now is my Manx coins. So, and I can't find my garnet ring from Aunt Judy that I've had since I was like 3 or 2 or I don't know. But 2 things, so no more jewelry. I've got so much jewelry. No more jewelry and no more coins. I don't have a lot of coins. Until I find those. It's not sterling or anything, but it's my little Manx. So I want it. This egg is from a shower that Mommy had my whole life that I just loved. It was from a wedding shower. And you look inside it. You can see all the little girls in there. You can't really see it because, see maybe if I did it up here. See, what happened was it was messed up and broken and stuff like that. Like, I can see in it now, but it was all sugar. But I redid it, and when I made it perfect again and fixed it all up, it's harder to see in there. There's all these little paper ladies in there. Just beautiful. But I sort of reinforced it and everything and fixed everything, so it's harder to see. You can't really see in there, all the little ladies. But it was something I always thought was magical. So, ever since I was a kid, it's one of my earliest memories that. So, like Mrs. Bunny. Mrs. Bunny's dress came off of Ruby Lane, too. I didn't really get it from Mrs. Bunny, but it was so perfect for her. It's from the 20s. That she kept it. I redid Mrs. Bunny too, so that's why she looks good. Her arms and stuff are falling off, but alright, so I think that's about it. And I'll talk to you soon. And oh, this is a really old pillow here that was behind a fire screen. It's actually Jacobean. Actually, it's got birds and everything on it. It's beautiful. That's actually Ron's, but it's in here with my dolls for now. So, I want to fix everything back up here. So, I do keep it. Oh, there's a Truly Scrumptious from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Dick is in with my travel doll. So, and this clown I've had since grade school. I think I got it at Station Square, actually. So, yeah, I've literally had that clown forever, too. And I think I showed you the Beast. Colette. I still have my Tom Clarks, except for the ones I gave away. This is my great-grandmother's handkerchief back there. It is framed. Mommy put that in that frame and put those buttons around it. There's Bag Puss and Stitch. Alright, so much. So many books, too, and that. Alright. Oh, here is my doll book. My Cheshire Cat, but my doll book where I keep my doll records, like my doll papers and stuff like that. I made that up. I haven't gotten to this doll journal yet, but I do sleep with towels in here because sweat fits. So I do, yeah, towels. But, and these are my paper dolls. So, I guess I'll show you those too, since we're in here, because I have a lot of really fab paper dolls, too. Until, I mean, this is probably going to run on, I should think this is going to be a long video, right? But there's my paper dolls. There's a lot in here. I just got these at Ephrata Cloister. Aren't they cute? So, yeah, and then I have these. These are from the 40s. These. Well, these ones are not. These ones are newer ones here. But the other ones in here. These are all newer. This one's from the 40s. These are newer. These card dolls, but they're super cute still. Super cute. But here's some of the originals. So, here's one of the ones. I think these are from the 80s or 90s. Originals. These were birthday cards. A lot of them are signed, too, still. So, super cute. Just other paper dolls that I've collected. Like, this one's Anne Boleyn. So, these ones are later ones, I think from the 80s or 90s. I think they're actually antique reproductions, too. Oh, the Cornhusk. This one's really cute. And the Cornhusk one is really cute, too. I love those ones. So, oh, look at that. Troll paper dolls. Some more of the newer ones. I sent out a lot of those, like, to my best witches and all that, too. Oh, look at this. A dollhouse card. So, I think they're still making super cute paper dolls like that, cards. I actually remember getting one that, like, walked and stuff, like a Holly Hobby one when I was a kid. I just loved it so much. These are actually Vera Bradley. It's like a Vera Bradley dollhouse. I don't know where I got that. This Absinthe Fairy, I printed it out from online. Cool, a long time ago. Here's a Heliander from Scotland. I don't know what Kate's picture is doing in here. But I just know that I love the artist that did her. I love her. Used to talk to her on my Call Me Space. Here's my Ike paper dolls. So it's Ike and Mamie. So really cute. It even has his grandkids. And look at that. So, Ike. I have Robert E. Lee, too. He's downstairs. Here's Amy Carter ones. They're super cute. I use these a lot for, like, just, ideas for patterns for, like, my 70s dolls and, even my friend dolls and stuff like that, because they are so cute. They just remind me of childhood, you know. So, I actually have the placemats and the Peanut doll, too. I actually can show you the Peanut doll. My Aunt Janet or my Uncle Albert, maybe my Uncle Albert, got me this when I was a kid. But I remember it being in the junk drawer forever. But I got another one. Amy Carter Peanut doll. So, I was thinking about selling the Carter collection, which would be the Peanut doll. Frankie pulls on these all the time, but they're cool. The Peanut Doll and the placemats, which I remember from the Weekly Reader in first grade. And I go for anything with Fred Astaire. So Fred and Ginger. This actually has Gene Kelly and I think Sid Charisse in it too, though. It's not just Fred and Ginger. It's also Gene Kelly and Leslie Caron. So my aunt Millie loved Gene Kelly, and then my best friend when I was a kid's name was Kelly Jean, named after Gene Kelly. So Mary Queen of Scots. I still have the Madam Sissy Mary Queen of Scots doll, but I had another big giant one, and I actually sold it. So Colonial America, I had these when I was a kid. I use these for like doll ideas and pattern. Oh, there's a pattern right there, actually. So that's what I use these for, especially my wooden punk fakes. So I had these when I was little because Mommy was obsessed with colonial paper dolls. Actually, I had other ones that I have downstairs, like puppet ones and stuff. Anyways, I had a lot. That Girl. These are all originals. Finian's Rainbow. Once again, Fred. I just love Fred. So, this, man, I've had this for, I think I was in high school when I bought this. I love it. But it's really cool, this Enchanted Fairyland. Same with this, these Muka ones. I think I might have been 20 or something when I bought these. They're just fabulous. So fabulous. Dame Darcy's coloring book. I've got her paper dolls here too. There's her paper dolls. So, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. This is awesome because it's got flaps on the side to store them in too. So really awesome. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. And this is a reprint of my favorite paper dolls when I was a kid. I had them up camp. So it looks like I've got 5 minutes remaining. So I am going to say goodbye. And I'll put this up. And I'll see you later. Love you. Bye-bye.